5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there you go, guys. Trackmania Formula League Season 5 is officially starting with the first race. We have 58 laps that we've played. You have to take into consideration how much fuel and how much how much tires you're using per lap. And let's go into the free camera and see if someone will fail that first cheeky right-hander, because he can no-slide that turn. Let's see if someone will actually do that. No mistake here from the players. And we still have Tommy leading the race. All right, let's go ahead into the replay camera. Massa, great start. Shark is also in there. Danik B as well goes very wide in order to accumulate more speed than the others. But we have Wosa and he falling a bit behind due to that. Mika also with a great race so far. Goes for a no slide here and doesn't even lose too much speed. And with that, saving some tires. Yeah, but Danik B comes closer with that. Of course, you lose some speed with that, but maybe this will turn out well in the long run. Moppel still leading, setting the fastest lap with a 54.37, but this one will be beaten in the next round. Danik B still in a good position right now. Just surviving. No slide here from one of those players. But it is Wolfside who was prone to do some no slides in this corner. I've seen 2 in the qualifier. As we have Moppel with Massa still batting it out. Tommy, who has won the first the qualifying, is on 3rd place at the moment. As Massa is leading the race. Good to see that. Also Shark, one of the players that was the strongest out there. So, for me, he's the fastest tech player. He's even faster like someone than Massa. But maybe tries to play more consistent, because this map, or this format in general, rewards consistency. It is really, really hard. And yeah, that's what I mean. And Shark, go to the left, go to the left, go to the left. Shark with the first mistake. Is there a checkpoint? He has gotten that checkpoint. That was a great POV here to see what you have to do when you make a mistake. But of course, I didn't expect it to happen that early. Shark now on that last place, losing 15 seconds. 16% could maybe squeeze out one more lap, but let's go ahead. Let's take a look. Massa goes for a pit stop. Moppel, 10%. I'm not so sure about that, Moppel. I am definitely not so sure about that. You definitely have to do some no slides in some of those corners, but look at that, how much he uses already here. 7.4% already. And Moppel should not do it. If you slide, you will lose more and more of tires. And also, if you just go normally, 5.5%. Here we go. The second part of the map is coming into play. 5%, and now he's driving it very safe. Will he survive it? That is a Monka W moment for the German driver already. Not his internet is right now being the issue. It is his tires. 3.3%. Just now 3.2. Oh my god, dude. The guy is playing with fire. And he will eventually survive it. But what is the cost? Losing 2 seconds. 2.4 seconds. Also, Heave surviving it. Wostyle also in here. And you see, Wostyle was coming a bit closer due to that. But now we see the big pit stops coming in. Patrosa, however, lap 11. No pit stop needed for him. As well as Shorty. So to be expected, 117 speed I've seen there. Don't exceed the 130 kilometer barrier. As Mika saving a little bit more. Ooh, going a bit faster there. And we have seen pit overtakes. Patrosa, additional 6 or even 7 seconds behind here. So this is the gap to clear. And that's the sacrifice that he makes to do those kind of turns, no slide. And the thing is, or the question is, will this pay off at the end? 7.7% will not be enough for Masasa. And he just knows that and realizes it and goes into the pit lane. So 1 lap earlier for him as well. So Moppel leading, probably goes into the pit lane after that one. Heave is behind. Then we have Wosa, who's a little bit fresher than the others, but only a couple of more percent tires left for him. And Moppel standing still. Okay, I thought for a second that it will not trigger, but it will do so. Heave also in there. Now Patrosa leading. Ahead of Darkbringer. Who probably goes for the same strategy. So Patrosa looking really strong. And of course, Patrosa can maybe squeeze out another lap. Also additional factor here for Patrose. Now being on lower tires, which Massa tries to avoid, he will lose. He gradually lose times. You see 0.7 behind his PB. Another couple of thousands have been added. Here going for a no slide. The car feels harder to control. Losing a little bit of speed again. You know, very important for him. Now 0.9, 1 second behind his PB. So he loses time in those couple of seconds right now. 1.9 seconds lost. And of course now he's in the danger zone. Darkbringer 2.9% of tires and 4.6 liters left in the tank. And, you know, he loses a lot of time. But, of course, Patrose knows how to play TMFL. He has won twice already. Wolsal on P15 right now. Of course, he went for a stint way earlier, lap 24. I think he went for a 10-lapper. So, even one less stint than... No, Patrose has one less stint than him. 36, 48, and then Vamos for Patrose. How many... seconds? Last time he lost 10 seconds and he will lose additional time. Massa got faster, 20.6 seconds. Patrose still needs to accumulate that speed. So Patrose lost, give or take, 12 seconds from stint to stint now. Lap 25 for him right now. I mean, that's quite promising. Massa, a very good POV to follow because my guy is just overtaking every player ahead of him. You can see it here, just eating two players in one turn, going a bit wider than Shorty. So not there just yet. But Massa looking very strong. I hope that he will not make a mistake. Mika was on par with him and Massa already caught up 1 second, or has created a gap of 1 second towards him. So look at those aggressive lines here, overtaking Shorty, who has a bit more speed though. But this is not paying off for him. So Massa up to 3rd place. Sapi has to go for the next pit stop. 12 liters for him and 13% of tires. And also Massa comes dangerously closer. Will this be enough for Massa to win the race? I'm still a bit concerned. But yeah, that is actually very safe for him. 6.3% safer than Darkbringer. Is 22 seconds behind Moppel. Make it 24. And I said one stint approximately loses you 35 seconds. Let's say 30 seconds. That's easier to guess. And right now they're just not there yet. But of course, they're gaining time towards Patrose. Oh god, this will be an interesting race, guys. 21 laps to go. And we also see Massa here. You know, same amount of stints, or like they're one stint delayed. Massa with a penalty. Oh god. And that's indeed the GG for Massa. I think with that, it's set in stone that he cannot win this race. So right now the gaps are set in stone. Those are the gaps that we're looking at. Wolsal, however, is 14 seconds behind Patrose. Patrose just dominating this race with his great strategy. 10 seconds out of his teammate. 76% tires. Maybe Moppel goes a bit more aggressive though. But it's looking like a great race for Team Patrose Moppel. Will he do so, or will he go for the pit stop now? That means that his last lap will be a bit wonkier. Massa with the fastest lap. But now the question is, will Patrose go for the pit stop? He will! And that means his last lap will be a bit harder to drive. So now Moppel still doesn't go for a pit stop. Interesting. Lap 49, he doesn't go for one. As well as Wolsal. Wolsal pushing it to the absolute maximum. How much fuel will they go for? Moppel, 29 liters. They're on par right now even. Look at that. And Wolsal with the overtake on Moppel, gaining 4 seconds. Both going for 70 liters. And now the question is, where is Patrose? Did he overtake? Yes, he did. And it's roughly 4 or 5 seconds for Patrose, but he's already a little bit lower here. 66 liters and 80% of tires. That's what we have to look out for. Patrose 6 seconds ahead. Make it 5.8. Will Wolsal catch up or not? Heave, tire failure, is out on this race. You can see it here. Forgot to pit. No, you can see the champions are still there. The champions are still the champions, and they redeem themselves. Just showing, you know, pace is not everything. They were 9th and 10th place respectively at the start, but they're about to win this race here, but the question is who is coming on first. 4.4 seconds. Will this be enough? He's catching up here again, 4 seconds now. And also Moppel is not too far behind, 0.8 of a second. So he might be a great POV to follow. Megorian is getting lapped by Wosal. Wosal driving an insane race. This race might have been won by the pit stop strategy. 3.2 seconds, guys. This is such a great race right now. Will this be enough for Patrose? He will be in the danger zone very soon. 2.9 seconds. Make it 2.7 now. Look at that. 2.2 seconds. This could be such a close finish. Oh my god. Will he survive it? Or will Wosal come closer? Else it will be Wosal coming in second, but he's not really catching up. This might be enough for Patrose to win race number 1 in the fresh season, where we have a prize pool of 3,000 euros on the line, sponsored by Schweine-Aim Racing. This will probably not be enough. 1.7 seconds and Patrose will win the race unless he makes a mistake at the end. Just keep a cool head and you have it. Patrose can win it. Not with the fastest lap, only a 23rd. Only 23rd fastest lap, but a great delta, a great performance. Only 0.23 of a delta here for Patrose, and he will take it even though it's very close. Oh, you can see it. Wosal is coming closer, but it's not enough, and Patrose will win it. GG's to him. Wosal on second, Moppel on third, and then we have all the other players finishing behind that. Quick on fourth. Darkbringer on 5th place. Shorty gets himself that 6th position. Razi with a great first race on 7th. Massa, penalty, P number 8. Sapi on 9th, also a great race. Across on 10th.